ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
Yeah. Whoever did this, man, it never gets old. You better do that, Shirley Caesar. But she said hog dog. Who's eating dog, Miss Shirley, Mama Shirley? Like she said lamb, hog dog. I think she meant hog mog, but she said hog dog. I said, I think that's a typo. But yeah, welcome back. It's the hottest show in the galaxy. It's that time. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and we got the greens, the beans, the tomatoes. Who's doing chitlins? Who's doing chitlins? And then I asked the question about the hog maw. Do you know what a hog maw? Renee Seiler is here, by the way. What's a hog maw?
And maybe now that I think about it, maybe I just was thinking it rhymed with jaw, but I thought it had something to do with the jaw. No, okay,
No.
all right.
It is the stomach of the pig. You think about, so enslaved people had to butcher the whole thing and give all of the choice meats, and then they got the entrails. That somebody was able to take the stomach and turn that into a thing. And there are still cultures that eat pig stomach. There are cultures that eat tripe. Are you a tripe? Have you ever had tripe?
Nope.
I've never had tripe either. Do you know what tripe
Isn't it
is?
in menudo? It's in menudo, the soup, or it's intestines, right? Pig
It
intestines.
is the edible lining from the stomach of various farm animals. So tripe can be from the cow intestines, the stomach lining, or sheep. Sheep also have. You can, and you cook that and eat it. Now the chitterling, I thought was a black thing. I thought it was an enslaved person's thing. Au contraire, chitterling is first documented in Middle English and around 1400. Various spellings, but the primary form and derivation of chitterlings uncertain, but it does make an appearance in 1743 in a cookbook called The Lady's Companion. The Lady's Companion, which has another title, which is The Infallible Guide to the Fair Sex, which has nothing to do with sex. It has everything to do, I guess, with women cooking. Anyway, it contained a recipe for calf's chitterlings, which was essentially a bacon sausage. So they would take the calf's intestines as a casing, which makes sense.
Right.
A lot of people would use the casing, the intestines as a casing for sausage. And that was the very first chitterlings. But the chitlin came off the plantation. And when plantations held early winter hog killings, they preserved all parts of the animal that could be preserved by pickling, salting, smoking, so we get to pickle pig's feet and all of that. Right. Chitterlings or chitlins, which could not be preserved, were cooked immediately as part of a post-slaughter celebration and served mainly but not exclusively to the enslaved. Because of this tie to special occasions, chitterlings have retained a role in the holiday delicacy season, but gained a mixed reputation among Black people, with some rejecting them as a relic of oppression and others embracing them as a delicacy. They cost a lot of money now. In 1952's Invisible Man, Ralph Ellison's book, it touched on this mixed cultural role of chitterlings among Black people. By the 1960s, the dish had become politicized among people as a symbol of both good and bad. Prominent activist Eldridge Cleaver, Elijah Muhammad, even Dick Gregory criticized the chitlin. But the dish was often seen as a way of celebrating the resistance and spirit of survival and creativity that emerged during enslavement, despite the horrific history and racism in this country. So that's the chitlin history. You're welcome.
When I was a kid, my mom would make them for my dad, and she didn't eat them, but she would you get them, you got to clean them, and they would smell up the
whole house. I was going to ask you.
Yeah. And I just can't. I think I may have tried it, but I just said, can't do it. So
I mean, this is your first, the smell is your first, that gets your mouth watering. I don't know how it smells like what it is that you could be like, oh, yum. Like it feels very not in
but I will
alignment.
just say this: pork rinds. Now I can get behind.
Pork
I can
rind.
get
But that's
behind some
pig
pork
skin.
rinds,
That's
which,
fried
by
pig
the way,
skin.
I know, but I'm just saying, is a snack for people who are low
Well,
carb.
I was gonna say you don't have to worry about your insulin spiking with
I
pork.
do not, and I
Yeah.
crush them up. I air fry my shrimp and all kinds of. Oh, yes, I need to do
Oh,
a
look at you.
cookbook.
Look at you.
Hmm.
You do, Renee.
Yeah, I
Yes,
do.
that you could do the sweet reversal cookbook.
I did. I put cottage cheese. I make cottage cheese bread. I know you're like, eh. It does taste nothing like cottage cheese. It's a great way to get in your protein. It's actually pretty good. I put cottage cheese
Okay.
in my scrambled eggs. You're like, no,
No,
I'm
I can
not
see
doing it.
that. I'm not a cheese person. I don't eat cheese, so
It's good though. Yeah.
yeah. No, I think it's tasty, but I have conditioned myself not to eat cheese. So because I think
Okay.
there's the casein, there's something in the cheese that's addictive as well, and I have an addictive personality. I don't
Yeah.
need to be addicted to cheese.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will